A lot of care comes with keeping our furry companions happy. What should pet owners keep in mind to ensure both their own and their fur baby's safety? We get advice now from veterinarian Dr. Sixto Carlos. Doc Sixto, thank you so much for joining us. What are the benefits of having a pet at home?
Well, first of all, it teaches kids to be responsible. If you exercise with your pet, you also get the benefits of having exercise. But the main thing is it's good for your mental health. Pets give you companionship, so you're less lonely and there's less chance for depression.
But how important is it to keep your best friend, man's best friend, properly groomed?
Okay. First of all, if you have your pet properly groomed, they have better hygiene, so they smell better. You can check if they have ticks or fleas or any other skin condition, and there's a reduced chance for ear infection. Of course, if you have them groomed, there's also less chance for hair to bunch up. And of course, what's also important is it makes your pet look better. And if you do the grooming yourself, it increases your bond with your fur baby.
And of course, we always fear, Doc Sixto, about our pets getting rabies. How do they get rabies and which animals usually have it?
Okay, in the Philippines, you get rabies mostly from dog bites. It's transmitted from dog to other animals, or dog to humans. It's caused by a slow-moving virus which affects the central nervous system. Ultimately, it affects the brain, and it's almost 100% fatal.
So, do dogs who are vaccinated, can they get rabies? Or do pets get rabies because they're unvaccinated?
Okay, pets that have been vaccinated are much less likely to get rabies when they're bitten by another animal which has rabies. There's a much less chance. So if you have a pet, I would suggest have them vaccinated against rabies.
And how often should pets get vaccinated, Doc?
Oh, against rabies? In the Philippines, it's recommended you have it done yearly.
And if a person gets bitten by an animal with rabies, what are usually the health risks?
Okay, first of all, it's very scary. It's the same as animals. The rabies virus affects all mammals. So if left untreated and you do get rabies, again, it's ultimately most likely fatal.
But what about first aid procedures? If you get bitten and it takes time, let's say, to get to a clinic or a hospital, what should be the first aid procedure?
Okay, the first aid procedure is to wash the wound with soap and water. Okay, do not use garlic, because before people used to say use garlic, but no, don't do that. Use soap and water, wash it for at least 3 minutes. Then put an antiseptic, maybe put some iodine or alcohol. Then go to the ER, go to a doctor and ask them what to do.
And what more tips can you share with us, Doc? Especially pet lovers, pet parents, which have increased by leaps and bounds during the pandemic, and even those who are planning to have one now.
Okay, first, if you want to have a pet, you have to be responsible for them. Meaning, first of all, you have to love them. If you don't love them, what's the point? Two, you have to make sure they get the proper food. Make sure dogs get dog food, cats have cat food, and it depends on their age. Make sure they get their proper vaccinations, especially for rabies, and they should also get preventives against parasites like ticks, fleas, and heartworm. And if you can, I would highly suggest have them spayed or castrated, because there are just too many stray animals in the Philippines. And of course, you have to love them.
Apart from just eating dog food, no? Let's talk about dogs, Doc Sixto. What can't dogs eat? What is
Okay.
what shouldn't they eat? I heard one is chocolates. They
Okay.
shouldn't be eating chocolates.
That's chocolate, of course. Coffee, no. Grapes, onions.
Okay, I'm taking notes here because I have a dog at home. What about cats?
With cats, okay, make sure, because cats are actually carnivorous. They're obligate carnivores. Um, they have to get special nutrients for specific for them. So make sure you're giving them cat food. Cats can never be vegan or vegetarian.
All right. Thank you for the advice. So for dogs, no grapes, no coffee, no chocolate. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for joining us on The Final Word, veterinarian Dr. Sixto Carlos. And you can get more health tips on Med Talk Health Talk, hosted by Dr. Freddy Gomez, with new episodes every Tuesday at 3:30 in the afternoon.